Adidas?
The college jerseys, you say is Reebok.
Adidas,
There was Adidas. We did have something with Adidas, but I think that was before Alabama changed to Reebok.
Okay.
Adidas and Puma, by the way, were the same family. At one time, brothers that went in opposite directions.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So while we're talking here, was that Tebow selection a surprise to you? I think we're talking about him going well.
I was proud of the Denver Broncos drafting him. You know, when we talked about that 2 weeks before the draft, I did say someone's going to have to be bold enough to take Tebow in that first round, because we know he may not be able to contribute as a quarterback for a few years. He has some work to do, but they can use him in so many other places as a player. And the man's track record, what he's performed, how he's performed, what kind of influence he is on to every player on that team is a major bonus. Tebow's the kind of guy to me that might be the commissioner of the NFL sometime if he wants to be. He's that good.
Yeah. Did you see any of the film footage of him at the combine work?
Yes.
It was great. His
You
footwork.
see the size of his thighs? His thighs. I mean, I've seen Earl Campbell's, and I don't know if anybody's ever bigger than Earl Campbell's, but I was stunned to see how muscular Tebow's thighs are. I mean, he's a load. He's a powerful man. And, like, he's a boy to a degree. How old is he? 22?
Yeah, 22,
Yeah, he's
23.
21. His strength yet is yet to come. This guy... And if he can pass, which he can.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's not Peyton Manning at this stage, or even Eli, but the guy can throw the ball.
He's accurate.
Well, you know, I wouldn't go that far.
It's early.
He has shown accuracy, there's no doubt about it, but he's certainly far from Drew Brees, of that kind of accuracy. And his technique that they've worked on is already visually tighter. You can see, instead of him dropping the ball to wind up, he's carrying it high and he's going this way rather than so much that way. And if he could actually get comfortable with the motion and maintain the strength and velocity, the guy can be a top-notch quarterback. You know, it's how much head he has. The head he has for success and leadership is there, and every team knows that, and that is part of the package he brings as a player. This investment that the Broncos made is not your normal investment. This is definitely a long-term investment. Some of these rookies that come in, you know, as a first-round choice, okay, this is an investment for 5 years, 7 years. Hopefully, he's going to pan out to help us down the road. Tebow will help them as long as they continue to be together. I'm just thrilled that he went in the first round. And it took a bold team, a team that didn't have to use him right away. You know, St. Louis was a whole different situation with Bradford. They need a quarterback to be ready to play now or next year or whatever. The tough thing about that is with Bradford going to St. Louis is a lot different than Matt Ryan going to Atlanta or Joe Falco going to Baltimore, because Baltimore and Atlanta were both good football teams. The St. Louis Rams aren't a good football team. And that worries me about Bradford's ability to fall on that arm, and how many times is he going to be durable. Tebow, if nothing else, is durable.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
My question is this. Having come from Alabama, or Beaver Falls to Alabama, if you'd stayed in Pennsylvania an hour from your mom's house and went to college there, in the warm climate with your mom cooking your dinner every other weekend, and then for pro ball you left and went all the way across the country. We all know you love your mom and the home cooking. You've never left Florida or Pennsylvania. How do you think the change in